the main shooter is still at large. We have really no further details. There's information out that, he is sort of like a survivalist mentality, at least. I think that's fair to say. And Maine is a big state. There is a lot of wilderness, and it gets back in. Once you get off the coast in Maine, things can get a little bit country, and I suspect he's out there and he's got some type of holdup that he's been preparing for a long time. It certainly feels that way. But Maine Representative Jared Golden spoke at a news conference after the shooting in Lewiston. This is from yesterday. And he is one of, I think it was 5 Democrats that voted against the assault weapon ban, or any assault weapon bans that have been attempted to be passed in Congress. And well, he's had a bit of a change of heart.
Now, we could be in full control among many other misjudgments. I have opposed efforts to ban deadly weapons of war like the assault rifle used to carry out this crime. The time has now come for me to take responsibility for this failure, which is why I now call on the United States Congress to ban assault rifles like the one used by the sick perpetrator of this mass killing in my hometown of Lewiston, Maine. For the good of my community, I will work with any colleague to get this done in the time that I have left in Congress. To the people of Lewiston, my constituents throughout the 2nd District, to the families who lost loved ones, and to those who have been harmed, I ask for forgiveness and support as I seek to put an end to these terrible shootings. In the days to come, I will give everything I have to support this community's recovery. Thank you.
So, I mean, he joined, I guess it was Cuellar of Texas, Vicente Gonzalez of Texas, Ron Kind of Wisconsin, and Kurt Schrader of Oregon. Now, Kind and Schrader aren't in Congress anymore. These type of bills don't come up during a Republican Congress. On one hand, it is good to see a politician come up and apologize for this, but the idea that it has to take a mass shooting in your hometown is it's warped. I mean, the idea that we all walk through our society thinking it's not going to happen to us, right? I mean, I think that's what he said too, and part of his statement was like,
right.
I thought we were above this. We're so below this as a society that we can't even pass a law that says a weapon that is more or less a weapon that you use in combat. If you've got a wild boar problem on your property or something, okay, maybe you get a special permit. But there's absolutely no reason for these weapons to exist, or at least to be so readily available. And the idea that it takes something like this to change someone's mind is horrific. I mean, how many do we need to have? One in each different district across the country?
Let's get Nate Silver on which is the most opportune districts to have one of these if we want movement.
It really is just it's bizarre that we don't have the capacity as human beings to sort of anticipate the potential for this, and that if it happened in a different town, if it happened in Uvalde, then I'm not so worried about it. But if it happens in Lewiston, then I realize it's a problem. This failure of empathy could be the theme for the past couple of weeks too. seems to me. All right, we're going to be talking to Ryan Grimm in a few moments about, the horror show that is ongoing in Gaza and the horror show that is just getting off the ground in the U.S. Capitol with this new theocrat as the Speaker of the House.